What's up? So what we're gonna do right here is we're gonna come onto our all fours. We're gonna make sure we spread our fingers wide, creating a groove for the fingers. Wrists are right underneath the shoulders, and we're gonna go ahead and bring the toes to the back of the mat. We're gonna inhale, rise into the toes, push back into our first down dog, and then we're gonna begin to pedal it out right here. Awesome. See those elbows, how they point out? We're gonna go ahead and bring them up underneath. So the inside of the elbows face the front, and the back of the elbows point towards the knees. It's that inward strength that's required here. We're gonna lift the hips, rise into the toes, get nice and tall. The back thigh bones, we're gonna press back as we lift those hips high and lower our chest closer towards the ground. Lower the heels, walk it out here. Do a little wobble here with my board, my platform, man-made platform. We're gonna inhale, rise into the toes, come into a high plank. We're gonna untuck the toes. Awesome. And from here, we're gonna go ahead and lower the hips down towards the mat. Squeezing the elbows into the ribs. Send the gaze up slightly towards the sky. Then from here, we're gonna lower the hips closer towards the mat. We're gonna bend at the elbows and float the chest off the mat. Baby cobra. Doing great so far. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, press back, downward facing dog. Then from here, we're gonna inhale, shift the weight forward. Come onto the knees and lower down to the forearms. Take a good inhale. Untuck the toes. Awesome. Let's go ahead and lower the chest down towards the mat, toward a striking cobra, and go ahead and lift the elbows up as you press the heart towards the front of the mat. Elbows are facing back. Elbows are inwards. Press the tops of the feet down into the mat. Inhale to prepare, breathing right into the belly. Rising up on the exhale, holding where you are. The next inhale into the belly. Let that float you up even higher. And then hold it there in this up dog. Press the tops of the feet down into the mat. Press the hands into the mat for some extra support. If you want a little challenge, you can float the hands off the mat. Remember to smile and soften the gaze. Bring the hands down towards the mat. Lower the chest down, tuck the toes, come onto the knees, press back, child's pose. Forehead to the mat. Let's get big toes to touch. Let's send the knees wide out. As you spread those fingers, crawl up the mat with those fingers, lengthening at the spine. Inhale, taking a knife, taking in peace, exhale, full. Inhale, peace of the breath to round the spine. Exhale, full. Inhale, peace, rise into all fours. Tuck the toes. Exhale, full. Inhale, come onto a nice high plank onto the toes. And then come on down to the forearms. Lower the hips down towards the mat. Toes are still tucked. Awesome. Lift, keeping the forearms down against the mat. Tuck that tailbone underneath, cores engage, and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Very good. Inhale, lift and hold. Tuck that tailbone underneath. From here, go ahead and one hand at a time or both hands press into a nice high plank. You're going to inhale, come even higher. Exhale, lower the left hips down towards the mat. Inhale, come back up to center, coming onto the toes. And then the next exhale, lower the right hips down onto the mat. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, lower the chest, the hips, untuck the toes. Awesome, tuck them, lift them up. Call that one, lift up, down dog. Down dog, the dolphin. Inhale. And exhale. Let's have some fun. Inhale, shift the weight forward, coming onto the hands, lift the elbows. Press into an up dog, untuck the toes. Lift the hips, press back, down dog. Inhale, right leg goes high. Open up, bend the left right knee, opening up the hips. Hop onto the toes of the left foot. Stack, open up. Evenly distribute the hands, so square off the shoulders. Awesome, right knee comes towards left elbow, hovers, and then lowers down towards the mat. Left hand comes up and over, straighten right hand, breathe. Awesome, inhale, sweep the left hand high. Squaring the shoulders off. Go ahead and lift the hips. Keep the knee underneath. Extend the left leg straight. Awesome. From here, we're going to go ahead and inhale, sweep the left hand high. If you want a little balance here, you can float the right hand up, opening up into the body. Awesome. Swing the hands forward. Straighten out the right leg, down dog. Awesome. Inhale, come onto the toes. Nice high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips, rise into the toes. Pedal it out if you need to. Maybe shake it side to side. All good. Inhale, send the left leg high. Rising to the toes of the right foot. Opening up the left hip, bending at the left knee. Squaring off the shoulders here, spreading the fingers wide. Remember to breathe, you've got this. And then from here, left knee crosses to the right side towards the right elbow. Hover. Lower the left hip down. Right hand comes up. Taking what you see, taking what you feel. Inhale, sweep the hands high. Right hand squares with the left. Press into the right foot as you lift the hips, engage the core. And coming out right into your down dog. Inhale, high plank. Let's go right to forearm plank. Let's bring those elbows back just a little bit. Toes are tucked. So let's use our toes. We're going to step into the toes so that our weight shifts to bringing the chest down towards the mat. And then bring it back. Okay? We're not looking for lowering the back here. We want to engage the core, tuck the tailbone underneath. This kid have a little bridge, a little arch here. But we're going to have the core engaged. Let's walk the elbows back a little bit further. Awesome. Now next time as you press into the toes, you're going to lift the elbows up. So you're going to press into the toes and just shift away onto the hands. Sometimes you might not get on the first time, but we're going to develop this forearm, hands to hand arm strength, right? We want that, don't we? Awesome. So go ahead, shift forward, lift the elbows, see where you are. It's like you're going into your chaturanga or your baby cobra. Press all the way through. Up dog or baby cobra. Tuck the toes, chaturanga. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, send the gaze forward. Let's hop them through. Find that breath. Let's give our hands a break and just sit onto the heels. I knew you saw that. Reset, recenter. Squeeze the thighs together. Inhale, sweep the hands high. Bring the palms together, heart center. Exhale, twist to one side. Squeeze the thighs. Heels to touch. Breathe. Inhale, press up. Working our balance and our breathing here. Reclaiming our personal power. Reach up. Exhale. Twist to the other side. Squeeze the toes, the heels, the knees, everything together. Awesome. Inhale. Reach back up. Exhale. Reach the hands forward and fold in at the hips. Bring the knees to the back of the triceps. So knees go out a little bit, heels to touch. And I begin to lower the heels down. We'll lower our bum, our tushy, and come right here into a little boat. And slowly lower down as we curve at the back. Bring the hands to heart. Let the toes fall open. And breathe. Control the breath. Slow down the inhale. And even longer exhale. And just when you've taken enough on the inhale, taking a little bit more. And then let out the breath even more. You can bring the hands to the side. Palms facing up. Just allow yourself to be here. I'm gonna walk you through here. Not walk you through, but talk you through. Feel the coolness of the breath against the back of your throat. And as you inhale a little bit more, feel the ribs just lift off the lungs. And then the belly expands. The side body, the back expands. You expand. If you're ready to come out, Come on out of your Savasana and come to a seated. You're amazing. Thank you so much for allowing me to join you in your yoga practice today. May peace, joy, and tranquility be with you always. Namaste.